What you're about to see was not set up in advance. This is a full, uncut, and unedited performance of the brand new any card at any number feature that's come into Cognito. Please stick around after the video to find out how you can get this feature and, more importantly, when it'll be available. Enjoy.
Okay, this is my wife Kaylee, everyone. But to confirm, this is not set up in any way. She hasn't seen this before. She's seen a lot of ACAANs. She knows what that word means. But she hasn't seen this one, so you're about to see, I'll just show it to you. Kaylee, I'm going to test your... Well, first of all, do you know the difference between intuition, observation, and estimation?
Intuition is your gut feeling. So you just go with your gut.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Observation.
What you can watch or see around you and what you pick up.
Kind of like what a detective would do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's estimation.
Right, so guessing. Like a knowledgeable guess. Like
Yeah, educated guess.
Educated guess, that's all.
So we're going to test how good you do you think you are at each of those abilities?
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a go. Intuition, first of all.
Yeah.
Using your intuition, I want you to think of a number between 1 and 52. Surprise, surprise.
Okay, yeah.
But just, you can take as long as you want to think of it, but don't try and figure out a number. Just let it come to you naturally.
Okay.
What's that number?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Change your mind?
No.
Felt right. It has to feel right.
Yeah.
That's the intuition.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to play a game of observation to test your observational skills.
Oh,
we don't know how good your intuition is yet. So what I want you to do is think of any playing card. It's not super important, but think of any playing card in the deck. Don't let me influence you in any way. The important thing is that you do not tell me anything about it. Okay? Completely lives inside your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Take the phone, and you'll see there's pictures of playing cards scattered on the floor over there.
Yeah.
If you can see your card in the photo, observe the photo. If
Yeah.
you see your card in that photo,
Yeah.
hold it against your chest. If it's not there, go to the next photo. Okay. So first question is, what was the card directly above your card?
Oh my god.
Come on, you've got to think like a detective.
Oh god.
Poirot.
6 of hearts?
Have a look. Were you right?
Oh.
Okay, over 1. Go to the next photo if your card's there. Again, put it against your chest. If it's not, go to the next photo.
It's not there. Right. Yeah.
Okay, hold it against your chest. You didn't spend long looking at it to observe, do you?
Not
Okay, well here's the question. What was the time on the phone?
I haven't got a clock in here so I can guess.
Sorry, don't look. No cheating.
11:05?
Have a look.
No.
What was it?
11:14.
Okay, go again to the next photo. If it's there,
No, it's not there.
okay. If it's there, hold it against your chest, but take a good long look at it.
It's not there.
If it is there, okay? Try and take in everything about it.
Okay. It is on this one though.
Okay, have a look, let it sink in. Give yourself like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Hold it against your chest.
Okay.
How many red cards are in the photo?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. This is your observational skills.
I'm not good at observation, obviously.
You don't know yet.
5?
Have a look.
5! I am good.
3rd time lucky. Alright, go to the next photo. That's not bad
Oh,
actually.
there's a number.
Okay, so we've done the observation test. This is the estimation part.
Okay.
So you did 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Show it from the on screen. I don't think you can see this, but it says 23.
Number 23.
Place the phone there. This is the estimation part. What I want you to do is take the deck,
Yeah.
hold it face up so you can see the values and the things on the cards,
Okay.
and spread through them between your hands.
Okay.
Right? But don't do it quickly. Try and take in as much information as you can. And then I'm going to test your estimation skills.
Good.
Go.
Meant to be remembering these.
Yeah, it helps if you don't talk.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to remember them, but let as much information sink in as you can.
Okay.
Okay, put them face down on the table.
Done.
Do you know what I'm about to ask you for estimation?
No.
What card is at the 23rd position?
If I'd thought of that, I would have blooming counted.
Well, this is why it's not. This is why it's not counted. It's estimation.
Jack clubs.
Jack club. You want to change your mind?
Oh.
Okay. Deal. Face up 23 cards.
Okay.
No. So, no.
That
Face,
way.
yeah. Take. Deal face up.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
No.
Not a jack of clubs.
No.
What's the card after it? Just have a look. 10 of clubs. Okay, so that's not bad. You're one off and one off.
Well, that's
Sort of
okay.
thing. It's not bad, right?
No.
So your estimation skills are kind of good. Like, it's not a jack, but it's kind of there.
Okay.
Drop the cards on top. So, observation skills, 1 out of 3. Maybe not the
rubbish.
best. Estimation skills, kind of a hit in a weird way, but
Not really.
Intuition's the important one.
Yeah.
Intuition's the one that can save your life. Intuition can tell you to cross the street at the right time or not cross the street. It can tell you to slow down when there's no need, and then you see debris fall into the road that could have been causing like a horrific crash. Intuition, I think, is super important. And this is the one that I think you're going to be the best at.
Okay.
So before we began, we don't need the phone anymore. Before we began, using your gut instincts, you named a number, which was
14.
14. And you thought of a playing card.
Yeah.
And just to confirm to everyone at home, you've never in any way indicated what that card is.
No.
Not that it would matter, because I am not touching that deck.
No.
You haven't said it out loud, you haven't written it down, typed it, anything. It lives genuinely inside your mind. Yeah? Would you swear that on a contract in a court of law?
Yeah.
Okay. Deal 13 cards.
Face up or face down?
Doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's the 14th card.
Yeah.
I don't even want you to actually say it out loud.
Okay.
Just imagine it. You thought of any number. You thought of any card. You never even said your card out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I've never touched the deck. It's been in your hand the entire time. I've done a lot of these to you.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know if this is right.
Is it?
Take a look.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think that's 7 of spades?
Yeah. That is incredible.
Thanks.
Love it. Brilliant.
The strangest thing is this. Don't say well done to me. You thought of the number.
Yeah.
You thought of the playing card. I never even touched the deck.
That's nuts. I can't work that out. It's so frustrating.
Can we have steak for tea tonight?
My gut instinct says yes.
I hope you all enjoyed that performance video, and we're going to talk more about that in just a moment. But I want to say, from day one at launch, Cognito was supposed to be a simple but very, very powerful app. However, none of us at the team ever anticipated the sheer explosion that would come from the community. And what you guys have created and the ideas you've come up with have revolutionized the app once again from what it existed to be. Mainly consisting of giving us ideas and creations that we never would have thought of that have entirely revamped the app to the point where the app that people purchase today is almost, aside from the core ethos of the app, an entirely different app. Cognito in just a few weeks is so different to what it originally was. It's far more expansive and way more advanced. And largely that's thanks to you, the community. Your work and your ideas that have been put into Cognito have completely changed it, and we've listened to you every step of the way. On everyone that's got a good idea, we've worked with you to implement it into the app. And we're going to listen to you again. Resoundingly, you've all told us that this is criminally underpriced. Now, personally, I think apps should be affordable. I think they should be accessible to everyone. What is just a couple of bucks or a coffee or two to somebody in one country could be an entire month's wages to somebody in an entirely different country. But I do agree that it's massively underpriced, and that's only after listening to you, the community, and working with you to implement all the new ideas, the updates, and more importantly, all of the fantastic new features. Some of those features, like importing and exporting routines, alone have made Cognito into a completely different beast. Now, there are over 100 free routines that you can just go onto the Facebook group and import into your app, and you have a brand new effect there and then. There's over 100 of them. Things like how to perform this on a spectator's phone, so you can now perform this virtually anywhere in the world or in person on their phone, and they go to your real Instagram and you can really perform Cognito there and then, and so many more. So many magic apps are released these days, and the new updates and the new features come every few months or every year or so. We've been making new updates every few days, almost immediately in some cases. When the ideas are suggested by the community, Josh, our developer, works hard to get them up and running same day and then submits them to the App Store. So for us to continue doing this, we are going to need to up our infrastructure internally at Murphy's, which means we are going to need to raise the price just the smallest amount. But that's not for you guys who already own Cognito. You can ignore all of this. That's just for people who will be purchasing Cognito in the future. So to be clear, if you already own Cognito, you can completely ignore this part. You can jump a few moments ahead and listen to all the news about the Any Card, Any Number feature. This small price increase is only for new customers. But Cognito is still going to be underpriced, criminally so. This is not going to be an $85 app. This is not going to be a $75 app or even a $65 app. Actually, it's not even going to be a $55 app. We're just raising the price by $10. So it's going to actually be $39.95. So it's under $40, and you'll own Cognito for life, and you'll get all the updates free for life. And we're not raising the price for another week. So you have a full 7 days to get your hands on Cognito for the current price of $29.95. And if you can't make your mind up for the next week or so, then it's still $39.95. You get all the new features, all of the routines, everything, just like everyone else has, for less than $40. And comparatively, when you look at some of the other apps out there that don't get the reviews that Cognito do and don't have the power that Cognito has, this is still criminally underpriced. So you have 7 days to get Cognito for $29.95. I don't think there's many of you out there that haven't got it already, but for those of you that haven't, you can still get it for less than $30 for the next week. Then on the 16th of November 2021, the price is raising by just $10 to $39.95, less than $40, and you'll have it with you and on you for the rest of your life. Okay, now let's talk about the good stuff, the Any Card at Any Number. It's been so difficult to not talk about this, and it's not just in the last 10 minutes of filming, but the last couple of years. I first had the core routine for this come to me about, 4 years ago, and then it evolved into something which is was going to be an app a couple of years back, which got scrapped. Then I decided to make it into a new sort of app for Murphy's, which was going to be released in the future. However, you guys are incredible. Simply put, you've left me speechless. All of the creations, the ideas, the way this community and the reactions to Cognito have absolutely exploded all over the world. And you've all been so generous, not just with the words you've been saying, the reviews you've been given, and more importantly, the ideas, the routines, the features you've all been sharing for free. I wasn't expecting it. I was pretty anxious and nervous to have my first Magic released in the last few years. And I didn't know if it was going to sink or swim. And to receive the most overwhelming response that I've ever had in Magic, I have to give something back. I want to give something back. So this Any Card, Any Number, I love it for a few reasons, and I'll dive deeper into those when it's released. But I decided to put it into Cognito completely for free to say thank you for all of your contributions and kind words. You've all given so much, and I want to give something back. So when it's released, this will be a free update to all users, whether you purchased it last week, today, next week, in a year from now. Any Card, Any Number will be a staple feature that will be completely for free inbuilt into the app. It's dropping on November the 16th, so 7 days from today. All you do is head to your app store. Don't delete Cognito, don't log out, just head to your app store, look for your updates and update it. So my favorite feature about this ACAAN is that it's completely self-working. So think about this. You've seen the performance, but just to refresh your mind, they name any number from 1 to 52, no restrictions. They think of any card, they never say it out loud, they never write it down. They don't even feel like you're searching for it or trying to fish for it in any way. They just feel like they're doing an observation game. Then you never touch the deck. And what's nice here is that by them doing the estimation test, it gets them to understand the idea of how difficult the any card at any number is. A lot of any card at any numbers are performed so quickly that spectators find them boring or they find them confusing. But by demonstrating to them before you go into the main effect, how difficult it is to estimate a certain card at a certain position, it gets them warmed up to the idea. So they name any number, they think of any card, and they really never say it out loud. It only exists in their mind. They never write it down or type it in. Then they have a solid understanding of what an any card, any number is about to be. And then without you ever touching the deck, they deal down to their exact number, no restrictions, and the card that they're thinking of is exactly at their number. But that's not the best part. The best part is, aside from it being so fooling, is that this leaves your audience feeling empowered because they, first of all, maybe they fail on the observation and they potentially fail on the estimation or not. The important one's the intuition. Like you say, it could really save your life, and it does save people's lives. And they get that perfect every single time. They go away feeling empowered. They believe their intuition is spot on, and that's the important one. And I think so many ACANs are missing that magical feeling. They come across, as long-winded or confusing, and they don't really get how impossible it is, or they're not interested. But this one has a real emotional and tangible hook all the way through it, and it ends with them feeling great. But I asked my wife, after I showed it to her on camera, I wish I'd kept recording, but I said to her, be honest, because she's my biggest and best critic. And I've shown her any kind of numbers in the past, and she just says, boring, or I know how that worked, or yeah, it was like kind of like, why did you do that, or well, I seen the move, and she's honest all the time. So I said, what was that like? And she said, oh no, I wasn't like I have no idea how you did it, like. And then she's going like, you didn't touch the deck? No idea. But I said, was it boring or like confusing? And she said, no, that was the thing for her. She said, that was the thing for me, is that was one of the funnest things you've ever showed me. I felt all the way through it that it wasn't boring. She said, like that observation test was pretty cool, and I got one right. And she said that estimation thing, she said, I was really close there, and I could understand it. And then she said, like, I felt like I used my intuition. I really went for that number in my gut, and I really thought about it. And she said, like when it hit and I seen my card, it felt awesome. And I don't get, you all know that the best friend test, the spouse test, the wife test. The people that are honest with you, the people that will tell you, well, yeah, the magician, he did reveal it, but I did write down. Those people, those are the ones that matter to me, because it's got to be perfect for them. So for her to say that as my biggest critic and say, no, that was a fun, engaging routine, and I felt great at the end, and it actually felt awesome that my card was at the number, sort of sealed the deal. And I wish I'd kept recording for that part. So this is my contribution back to say thank you to each and every one of you that's got Cognito, that's been using it, that's been giving it the rave reviews all over the world. Thank you so much. This is available to all of you completely for free, November the 16th, 2021. Just head to your app stores, don't delete or log out, head to your app stores, hit update. And when it's available, there'll be an announcement on the Facebook group, which is the Cognito app Facebook group, and the instructional videos and PDF will both be updated on the Murphy's page, and the PDF, which is also available on the Murphy's page and inside the app. So that's it. I hope you guys are excited. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the new ACAAN feature. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all so very much. I've been Lloyd, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.